Talked about it's Grimes and Sasser, their two leading scorers. Let's see what kind of production they can get out of them in this game here. This is Gorham working in the post, and he is the first.
And I like Houston's thought of going inside first, and Justin Gorham, who's really one of the best rebounders in the country, see Houston run out. They're not trying to turn the ball over, but they're certainly trying to get their hands in the lane, get some deflections, and get some easy runouts.
Michael Durr, the 7-footer with the left hand. Good job by Gorham to sell it. Houston with an early 4-2 lead, 2 minutes into the game. Nice pass inside, and this game, South Florida has so much size on the inside. Michael Durr is 7 feet tall. Alexis Yetna, 6'8".
Step it up.
Now we know Houston can lock down on defense, they can rebound, but where's the offense?
Ooh, nice little floater.
They're going to double the post Houston immediately as soon as Yetna touched that ball. They're going to the other side of the post, and that is...
It looks like he's trying to get comfortable early, and I like South Florida's strategy of going inside to out.
How about Giroux? Durr on the miss. Gorham threw it into the backcourt, but tracked down by South Florida. Full shot on David Collins knocks down the three. Giroux gets into the paint with the finish, and that was just silver.
Valuing the basketball, you see his numbers.
Collins, he's getting into the paint with some contact.
To get inside the paint, John. Houston, a great defensive team, so difficult to score on.
Grimes with a jump shot from the... Collins leads all South Florida scores right now with 5. There's a 3 by Michael Durr. How's offense, and then Houston with the offensive rebound. Trevon Mark will check into the game for the Cougars. Grimes, he'll pull it from downtown. Camden.
Off Friday, Saturday, Sunday to rest, and that was so important for the starters, too, of Houston. They hadn't had a break since December.
Hey-o!
Players that you really never hear about.
7-point lead. This is the largest of the ball game for Houston. Into the lane, and a tough finish. Footers, and this is the size we were talking about in the open.
And it's tough to go up against that, even though Houston's got good size and length of their own. Okay, quit.
Xavier Castaneda in the game here for South Florida as well. Castaneda with a nice dish in the corner to Yetna, and Yetna, he will Houston off the offensive glass.
They're hungry.
Mark amongst the trees, and he will finish. Hitting 10 threes in their last game. That set a school record of 32 points against Our Lady of the Lake.
Big time. That's a nice pull-up there from Caleb Murray. Just an uncharacteristic finish, which is a miss for Grimes at point-blank range. Oh, that's a nice move inside.
Collins is blocked, but Durr is there for the put. Really knew what to expect tonight. But Durr, when I talked to him yesterday, he said, we've had our home workouts. All the guys live in an apartment complex together, so we've been working out together. As Giroux, dead on. Here comes Caleb Murphy. Okay with the flop.
And you haven't even seen him take a lot of shots tonight. He's literally just shot one time.
There's Sasser with the ball in his hands. He's going to pass it to Giroux for a 3, and Giroux will can it.
Watch it.
Houston with a 3-point lead. A nice pass inside to Reggie Chaney.
Of course, Bryce Thompson being out doesn't help a whole lot.
Houston with a 5-point lead, and Collins slipped.
He's kind of muscled his way through a couple different defenders there for Houston. And again, that's what he does. He gets to the rim.
Giroux with a nice dish to
shooting guard all in one.
5-point lead, and there's a steal by Sasser. And Sasser will finish up against Rashawn Williams.
One bid league. That seems kind of ridiculous when you think about the talent and the teams that are in this league. So, we believe it, but we'd like to have some more expert opinions. You see the dunk and the finish that's inside.
So let's see where the Bulls are going to go to get an answer to stop this run. Houston on a 6-0 run over the last minute and 30. Dead on 3 by Williams, and he hits it. Just get past to Sasser. 10 on the shot clock for Houston. Now Grimes, who used the screen, pulls up for 3. Got it. Man, a 14-5 run after the game was tied up at 27 apiece. Williams trying to knock down back-to-back threes, and he does. Off the bench, 2 threes. He's got 6 points. And it's a 6-point ball game here. Giroux into the lane, back iron, and it rolled in.
Michigan defense and for Hunter Dickinson.
Franz Wagner with the ball for Michigan. Back-to-back 21-point games. Is hiring people who are smarter than he is. He says he has no problem doing that, and he cited Zach Hamer, the video coordinator, Stephen Gentry, one of the assistant coaches, and Neil Ganta playing in the Big Ten this year.
Yeah, the Big Ten tournament will look a lot like the NCAA tournament with quality of teams. I mean, it's ridiculous. He can break out of that and have big games. I think he's got to really look to score in this one.
Austin Davis into the game for Michigan. Georgi Bejanishvili. He might have been shaken up on the play. He is just getting back into it here at the other end. Livers for 3.
He moves the ball, and he's such a good cutter.
Juwan Howard told us how he and Wagner have both embraced the uncomfortable this year. But Andre Curbelo, who has played internationally for Puerto Rico. His dad played for Puerto Rico in the Olympics, and he's 3rd in the conference in assists per game in conference play, and that's going to be a goaltending call. Little pressure here, and Curbelo gets it over, and Curbelo going coast to coast, and he lays it in.
He was at DeMatha, so if you have any governmental issues, he can take care of those too.
Shot clock down to 4. Frazier, the lefty, up and good, and the winning the game in overtime and clinching the Big 12 regular season championship. That is the first regular season conference championship for the Bears in 7.
Post defense by the freshman Hunter Dickinson.
Coburn 0 for 3, no points. Dickinson 0 for 4, no points. Curbelo with a turnaround. Brooks retains possession, and cutting is Johns for the easy layup. Turnaround, too strong. Offensive rebound, Grandison. Miller for 3, got it.
Well, one thing Michigan really does defensively is they don't overhelp. They stunt, they're their good pass.
And good patience by Dickinson, his first points of the night. Hello, the high scorer in the game with 11. Picking up the slack for the injured Dosunmu. Keeping the ball on a string. Now into Coburn, and about the best position he's had all night.
Brooks just not letting him catch the ball.
Brooks keeps working. That should have been a goaltend, I think. But they play on, and the bucket goes down. Maybe not in the best of moods after 2 hard-fought, close losses to Cade Cunningham and Oklahoma State in the last few days. Austin Davis just trying to move Coburn.
Getting one step further away from the basket. Terrific game plan by Illinois defensively.
Dan, Jay, back to you guys.
All right, came off that little run screen. He just rolled right down to the basket and took Austin Davis all the way under. There's Trent Frazier with a steal. From there without allowing a reversal.
Davis. And he just cannot move Coburn at all, but he finds a way to squirm around him and score again. Directive from the health department because of a COVID variant in the program, but not on the basketball team. The Baylor Bears dealt with actual report, and back comes Illinois.
Unusual for Michigan. The ball went inside, and every Wolverine just stood there and watched. Nobody was cutting, moving, screening. That is really unusual for the Wolverines. Slapped the floor to start the second.
Ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis. With Illinois and Michigan into the second half, the Wolverines have lost.
Illinois was in drop coverage on that side pick and roll. Kofi Coburn did not stay connected to Dickinson.
And Dickinson half. Illinois on the road by 9. Illinois right now, according to Joey Brackett, sitting on the 1 line, is the 4th and final 1 seed. Yeah, it's one of these moments where the play-by-play guy says, write down the time and score, and let's see how this impacts the game. As Coburn goes to the bench with his 3rd. Bejanishvili back in, and Smith with a corner 3.
An even better play by Wagner.
So now we've got Austin Davis against Georgi Bejanishvili for the foreseeable future, with both Coburn and Dickinson on the bench with 3 fouls. Grandison for 3.
Into one shot. Another really good rebound by DeMonte Williams.
And Wagner, who came in as hot as anybody, now 1 for 7 in the game. Bejanishvili. Miller, the freshman, he can fill it up. Has had kind of a hot and cold year. Had 28 points in his debut this season. Step back 3. Yes! Illinois, Jay, is leading #2 Michigan by 16 points.
Anybody that saw this coming, I would like to have heard it beforehand.
Michigan. He's got 6. Nobody has more than 6 points tonight for the Wolverines. Curbelo, no. Follow, yes. It's a blowout at the end of the game. The student injured, so he's not playing at all tonight. But Frazier's probably the guy who's got to take charge, and it's Bajanishvili.
And that's not the way the Wolverines play. You know, the ball's not moving, players are not moving, they're not running anything, and that's horribly unusual. What a great move. 14-4 in second chance points in this game. That's remarkable.